Somebody needs to come get their grandma, because I think she's off her meds. Uh, Let me just start by saying that I'm not a very political person. This channel is not someplace where I'm going to voice my political views. I really don't care about politics whatsoever. You want to talk to me about gun rights? Even though current events have happened and I do have opinions on gun rights, I'm not going to share them with you. Same with abortions. Same with who I vote for president, which I'm not going to tell you that either. Or anything else like that. Just the point of this is, I'm not a political person, but today on Twitter, yes, Twitter, the fucking cesspool of the internet, I stumbled across a certain post that just really pisses me off. Normally, I see bad takes or whatever on Twitter. I just don't care. I keep scrolling. But what's happened today, I'm not going to ignore. Because this is actually fucking terrible. So here on the screen, we've got a Twitter user by the name of Coda Vets, which is apparently a charity account for veterans who are down on their luck. Whether they're homeless, can't afford something, whatever, they're just not having a good time. This account is a front for a charity that likes to help veterans. And, never heard of them before. Never. Wouldn't have paid them any attention if I had come across them. One of my favorite online personalities quote tweeted a very specific post by Coda Vets. For those of you who aren't caught up with the current events of what happened recently, there was a school shooting in Texas where, last time I checked, I think it said 18 people in total were killed. Most of them children, and I think 2 teachers. It's a very terrible thing that happened. The loss of life is very sad. The fact that it occurred is a terrible situation, and I just don't know why this happens. There are people asking for more gun regulation, all of that, the usual stuff when these things happen, and for good reason, I'll say. But this stupid bitch, Coda Vets, ran by some veteran woman, tweeted this today. Pray for the victims, families, and community. The killer was Salvador Ramos, 18 years old. Did he cross the border illegally? Our nation has a serious national security crisis evolving. God help us. What I just read to you was this lady, I don't know their actual name. Somebody commented on one of her posts. They called her G.I. Karen. And that's what I'll refer to her as. G.I. Karen took this tragedy and somehow turned it into something completely different than what it was, which was a mass killing with firearms. She made it about race. She saw this dude's last name, and I guess first name, Salvador Ramos, and went, oh no, a Mexican. Or, it was of Latino descent. And she turned this into, we have a problem with illegal immigrants coming into this country and wreaking havoc on us Americans. And I'm sure she's only talking about the white ones at that. My dad was Mexican. He crossed the border illegally. But that's not why I'm mad. It's just dumb how people use these tragedies to push their own agenda. She has shown everyone that she is just a racist Karen. That's not even the worst part about this. I may not care about most politics or whatever, but I care about our veterans. Those who protect and serve. And this lady has a charity that's supposed to help veterans that are down on their luck, having a really bad time. But that's actually not what's happening, which is why I did the quotes. In actuality, she is, from what I've seen, scamming people. She is scamming people into giving her money that she's supposedly giving to vets. And she's showing right here some sort of donation. People started looking up her organization on the IRS website, and they're looking for a registration of her organization. Nothing shows up. So she's not donating money to any place for vets. She is literally getting money donated to her and then keeping it. Of course, I don't have all the information, so I can't say this is 100% facts. Hopefully she's gone soon. But she's some Karen who was a vet, scamming people into feeling bad for vets that are down on their luck, taking their money and making out like a bandit. She is not actually giving this money to charity like people are thinking. She's not helping vets. She's taking other people's money for herself, and that's it. Like I said, I support vets. It's a tragedy how mistreated vets are when they return. It's not okay what happens to a lot of them. And people doing shit like this just makes it fucking worse. And this stupid bitch right here, this fucking rotten bitch, is just taking advantage of everything. And the worst part is, not only is she taking other people's money and turning a mass shooting into a racially motivated personal agenda, she, after getting called out and hated for the racist remarks that she made, started shit posting. Just posting a bunch of random shit to try and bury her tweet so that nobody else sees it. But she's doing it in bad taste at that. She went from a post about a mass shooting to, look at my guns. Look at the guns I have. Look at them. I can shoot with them. I could do a lot of damage with these guns. She's making posts like this, protected by fuck around and find out surveillance. So after you've become infamous for your bad take on a school shooting, you're now posting about how you will shoot other people. What? You literally just can't fucking make this shit up. You know, she's posting about how she's got weapons, how she's gonna shoot people. Don't mess with veterans. This lady in particular, Yami Floor, I hope I pronounced that right. They said because of his last name, you think he came illegally? Please, so that's what my fellow vets think of me then. And then on top of that, G.I. Karen blocked them because, hey, rather than apologize and say, no, I didn't mean it in any kind of racist way whatsoever, he went, another one. Block. Like, even her own fellow veterans that she's trying to say that she supports, if they're not white, she doesn't care. This absolute racist piece of garbage turned a really sad tragedy of children being slaughtered, as well as 2 teachers. She took that and made it racially motivated to be against illegal immigrants when that's not what it was about at all. Then she started posting about how she has guns and will shoot people. And then on top of that, she's ignoring her fellow vets that are also of Hispanic descent, and blocking and ignoring anyone else that's either of Hispanic descent or just calling her out for her racist actions. People like this do not belong on the fucking internet. Just because you can post your opinions doesn't mean you should, especially if it's shit like this. And yeah, you can see I blocked her. I hope she's fucking gone very soon. Shout out to some ordinary gamers for quote tweeting this so I could see it. Of course, they didn't quote tweet it so I personally could see it, but they quote tweeted it regardless, and I saw it. And I want to thank him for spreading any kind of awareness about racist shit like this. And, yeah, besides that, fuck this lady. Thank you guys for watching. Please spread awareness on this shit, because it's not okay. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.